Hi, Jessie here. I am so happy and thrilled that you found my channel and that you want to learn more about doTERRA essential oils because guess what? I know a ton about these essential oils and my heart and passion is to educate people. So you're in the right spot. In this video, I am going to walk you through an essential oil protocol called I Am Fabulous. So what you need before you go any further is you have to go grab your essential oils. I also want you to get fractionated coconut oil and then put on a shirt that you don't care if you accidentally get fractionated coconut oil on it, that's sort of loose because you're going to be putting oils on your belly in different spots. So pause this video, go get the oils that you need. They're all listed right here. You're going to grab those oils. If by chance you don't have these oils, and I'm only teaching doTERRA essential oils, so don't go buy some grocery store knockoff oils, okay? You need doTERRA essential oils. Now, if I'm not the one that helped you get started, that's okay. You just need doTERRA. But if you don't have anyone you're working with, then let me help you. Let me be your essential oil mentor. Because what I share on my YouTube videos is like tip of the iceberg stuff. I do a lot more one-on-one type education that I can't necessarily share on YouTube. So keep that in mind. My contact info is in the show notes. But let's get started with this I Am Fabulous protocol. There's 9 essential oils you need, plus your fractionated coconut oil, loose clothing, and we're ready. The oils that you need, again, they're pictured right here, but you need tea tree, oregano, fennel, cypress, bergamot, grapefruit, Douglas fir, spearmint, ginger, and cinnamon bark. So before we start applying our oils, I want you to grab a piece of paper, or even just think about this on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being not good, 10 being feeling fantastic. Where would you rate yourself on an emotional level, on a how fabulous do you feel level? So write that number down. Remember, 1 is not good, 10 is really good. Because then at the end of this class, after we have applied all the oils, I'm going to ask you this same question, and you're going to be blown away with how your number has improved. I just know it will. I'm going to walk you through an essential oil protocol where we're going to apply the oils to different acupuncture points on your body to help release some common blockages. Because there's so much that we can do with essential oils and our emotions, and I think this protocol is just so fantastic to help demonstrate that. Did you know that our emotional health really and truly affects our physical health, down to our hormones and just our energetic balance and the energy that we feel day to day? So this is where I want you to use your oils that you have. Yes, we can use them to help clean our home. Yes, we can use them to diffuse. But yes, we can also use them to support our body and our emotions by applying them topically. Think about as we're doing this application, these essential oils are helping to rewire your brain. So it just is going to think a little bit differently. And everything living has a frequency or a vibration. And essential oils, they have a really high vibration. And different oils, I have been told, have different vibration quantities. But the moral of the story is that all living things have a frequency. By applying essential oils to our body, we can help raise our vibration, and we want to have a higher vibration in our body. And as we consistently apply oils to our body, we're going to be able to raise our body's natural operational vibrational level. That is not like the most eloquent way to say it, but are you tracking with me? It's cool. Okay, so the first oil you're going to need to grab is tea tree. Now I have my notes in front of me, so if you see my eyes drift down, it's because I just am going to be checking out my notes every once in a while. But what you're going to do with your tea tree is you're going to grab your fractionated coconut oil, and I have a pump on mine. Just put a squirt in your hands, and then I want you to put 1 to 2 drops of tea tree in your hand, and then I just swirl it around like this, and you're going to put it on the back of your neck. You're going to put the oil on your throat. And then I just rub my hands together a little more, go under your shirt, and you're going to rub it over your heart and then around your belly button. Have you done all of that? This is a clearing essential oil. I love tea tree so much. I use it. It's one of my favorite oils to use, or keep in my bathroom after shaving or something, and I'll take some of my unscented lotion, some drops of tea tree, and I'll put it on my legs, and then it helps with razor burn, but then it also helps protect my body, and it helps with overwhelm. Oh, so good. So tea tree helps cleanse attachments that do not serve us. Sometimes we involve ourselves with people, circumstances, commitments, etc. that aren't healthy. Tell me I'm not alone in this, right? So this can create overwhelm in our bodies. And this application of what we just did with the tea tree will begin the process of letting go of unhealthy attachments. Next, grab your oregano. This is a really spicy oil, so don't accidentally get it near your eyes. Don't get any of these oils near your eyes. Oregano is really spicy, so it's great to use in cooking. But right now, for our emotions, we are going to put a drop on the top of our head. Whoop. And then I just like to rub it a little bit. And I'm not going to dilute that oregano that I put on top of my head. It might get a little bit of a tingle, but I have hair, my hair, obviously I have hair right here. So I feel like that's going to help dilute it in a way. But if you don't have hair, if you're bald or something, then you might want to dilute it. What we just did helps create an open mind. And it's sort of like pulling the plug. Think of that with your brain. It helps with rigidity, and it helps one to step outside of oneself to get perspective and see what needs to change. This helps us create an open mind and have flexibility to make necessary changes for personal growth. So you don't only need to use oregano when you're sick or when you're making spaghetti and you forgot to get your oregano. You can use oregano for our emotional support. So now you're gonna grab your cypress. I love cypress for all sort of coughs. It helps get if you have sinus pressure, oh my goodness, this is one of my favorite oils to use because it helps get stuff moving. I'll take fractionated coconut oil with some cypress, and then I will massage that on my face, and then I'll use my gua sha stone. So good. Okay, but what we're gonna do right now with cypress is I'm gonna put another pump of the fractionated coconut oil in my hand and put the cypress in my hand, mix it up, and then you're gonna put this on your elbow creases. I call it the elbow pit, but my handout that I have here, they call it the elbow crease. So this process of what we just did powerfully moves stagnation, especially for those of us that might get stuck in our old ways. I am very much a creature of habit. Anyone else? This is a really good one for people who feel like they're constantly just like in the fight of life and they just want to have ease and flow. This helps create fluidity of the spirit. Next one, fennel. So put a pump of essential oil in your hands. Grab your fennel and put in a drop. It's okay if two come out. And you're going to put this on the inside of your wrist crease right here. And I am not an acupuncturist, you guys. I didn't create this protocol. I have to give 100% credit to a wonderful woman named Desiree. At the end, I'll show you a book that you might want to get that's a good follow-up to what we just did. She's who created this protocol, and it's phenomenal. Fennel is extremely empowering. Fennel helps you to speak up, set boundaries, set expectations. Fennel helps to bring freedom because it helps you let go of unnecessary responsibilities, and it helps you just to really think about what matters most to you. Fennel helps to bring courage and helps you to speak up and live your life authentically. Doesn't that just make you like, yes, I want to speak up. Yes, I want to live my life authentically. Well, then do fennel on the inside of your wrist creases. Next one, you're going to do two. So grab your grapefruit and your bergamot. This is another one. I'm going to dilute it. Put a pump of fractionated coconut oil, a drop of each in my hand. And just as a reminder, bergamot is an essential oil that you don't want to put topically on your skin and then go out into the sunshine. You want to give it like 12 hours before you go out into the sun. The sun is going to hit that spot where you put oil. Now, at the age I am now, at time of recording, I'm 44. I'm not really going like out in a bikini very often or anything because we're going to put this in our abdomen area. So whatever time of day you're watching this video, I wouldn't stress about it unless you're planning on going outside and letting the sun see where we're going to apply this. But you're going to put it on your solar plexus. So look, like think about like your breastbone and then your belly button. Your solar plexus just like right about in the middle of those two. All right. So I'm going to mix that in my hands. I'm going to go up under my shirt and then I'm going to put that on my solar plexus. So like halfway between your belly button and your breastbone. Bergamot is the oil of self-acceptance. Grapefruit is the essential oil to honor your body. And it smells so good. Just smell your hands right now. Amazing, right? These two oils are going to help you love yourself unconditionally. You begin to honor your needs and experience total self-acceptance. When we genuinely love ourselves, our confidence is just naturally going to increase, and people around us are going to see that. Next thing you're going to grab is Douglas fir. We only have a few more oils to do. So dilute it in your hands, fraction of coconut oil. Do you see why I told you to wear a shirt that maybe might get a little fraction of coconut oil on it? You might not. So with this Douglas fir, I just diluted it. It's on my hands. I want you to put it on the back of your neck and then on the front of your throat. In this really cool handout that I have, the picture shows the front, like on this throat area, but then the words say back of the neck. So I just figure we do both and we're good to go. So this section that we are doing right now with the Douglas fir and then the next one is going to help us create clarity and vision. I forgot to mention. There are like 4 different sections to this protocol. So the first one was to help eliminate overwhelm. The second one was to boost self-esteem. The third one that we did just now with the Douglas fir, and then we're gonna put one more oil on here in a second. That one is for clarity and vision. And then we have the 4th category that's called projecting yourself. All right, so with this Douglas fir, it's gonna help create new neural pathways in our body. It helps to rewire our brain to new, true thoughts. This is so good. I'm just gonna read you what it says in the handout. It helps break destructive habits that cloud your thinking and vision for yourself. Douglas fir allows for divine wisdom and guidance. It brightens the mind so you can see your new path and gracefully transition to a new way of being. Right? So good, so good. Okay, the next oil we're gonna do is spearmint. Now, if you've ever gone to one of my live workshops, which come to one of my live workshops, again, contact information is in the show notes. I send out a weekly tip via text. If you want to receive those, let me know. I love what I'm about to share with you, and I do this frequently. I just love it so much. We're gonna put a drop of spearmint on the top of your head, and I just had more than one drop go on my head, but I'm gonna smell just so amazing. So that's spearmint. We are rubbing that in. So spearmint is the oil, it's confidence, decisiveness. And those are things that I want to have as a human. I want to be confident as I speak. So try pairing together lavender and spearmint, because lavender is the oil of communication. So if you have an important conversation coming up, or you really want to make sure that you're speaking your mind, spearmint on the top of your head is going to help with that confidence. You can also do a combination of lavender and spearmint, and then you can roll it on your wrist, breathe it in, put it over your heart, and that's going to help with you to speak confidently to whoever you need to speak to. So amazing. Okay, so you'll have spearmint on top of your head. So spearmint helps clear away the thoughts that confuse and distract us from our life's mission. It brings intense clarity and the ability to express to others our vision. You're going to speak from a space of sincerity and confidence. So good. All right, so then we're moving on now to the 4th section of the protocol, and this is the project yourself section. There's 2 oils, ginger, cinnamon bark. And they're both spicy. So for sure, I'm going to recommend that you dilute. You are going to put it on that spot on your solar plexus. Remember, halfway between your belly button and your breastbone, you're going to put it in here on your solar plexus. And then you're going to put it on the inside of your wrist crease like we did before. What I have is a roller ball. So if you wanted to create a roller ball, because you think, I want to make sure that I'm projecting myself on a consistent basis and just start using this roller on a regular basis, make a roller ball. So do 10 drops of cinnamon bark, 10 drops of ginger. So that's what I have in here. So I'm going to roll that on my solar plexus. Got it. And then inside of my wrist creases. It smells so good. It smells so good. When I taught this class live a couple days ago, my son came in the room and he was like, what did you do in here? It smells so good. So he's excited. He wants to do this protocol with me. Okay, so ginger is the oil of empowerment. Cinnamon is the oil of willpower and self-confidence. And this is going to help you stand your ground and live out your life's purpose. It's going to help you project yourself. Cinnamon helps ignite the fire within, your passion, your enthusiasm, loving life. This is just an incredible combo. Just again, take a minute, breathe in these oils. I always encourage people when you're doing something like this, and I call this ghetto diffusing, just take a minute and at least get 3 deep breaths in. This combo of ginger and cinnamon helps to fill the heart with passion, excitement, and a deep desire to live out one's purpose. This is a combination that creates movement and inspiration. It increases courage so that no matter the obstacle, no one or nothing will stand in the way of your divine mission. The end. We did it. Okay, so now I'm going to ask you that same question on a scale of 1 to 10. Where do you feel emotionally? I'd be willing to bet money that you now feel better than you did at the beginning. Unless you got oil in your eye or something, but I told you at the beginning not to put oil in your eye, so I'm just teasing you. You feel better, right? So I want to show you a book. So this is the book. It's called I Am Fabulous. I'll have this book linked up in my show notes. But if you liked this process that we just went through, then get yourself this book, and it is full of recipes and instructions and guidance on next steps. So good. So again, this is the book, I Am Fabulous. Show notes has the link. I also have the link where if you need to buy your essential oils, there's a link there. It has all the oils in there. Maybe, your great aunt gave you a couple of these doTERRA oils, but you need to get a few of the other ones. You can always X things out of the shopping cart, add other things in. And then remember, when you do that, that means that I'm going to be your personal essential oil mentor. You'll need to check your text messages and emails because I will be reaching out to you. But if you're already working with someone else, just keep sharing the love. We all have this responsibility, I'm convinced, to share about doTERRA essential oils and how amazing they are. You don't need to do the business or educate people like I do, but we all need to share about how cool and amazing these oils are. So share this protocol with someone else if you think it's helpful, or have someone over to your house and run through this protocol with them, and then send me a message and let me know how it goes. Every Thursday, I release a new YouTube video on my channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, I would be forever grateful. I hope you have a great day. See you later.